then there comes second test. I was excited to see Rahane captaining us because he had 2-2 wins as a captain before the game. And
You still were excited? I had no hopes. I did not feel
I
like
mean, that
watching
was
the
the
match.
only
Not
part that I was
feel like
excited
waking
about.
up in the morning to watch the match. Really.
MCG में इंडिया का record has not been good. Like MCG को बोला जाता है it's an Australian pitch with an English flavor. It has some seam movement, it has some swing. So I honestly was not expecting anything from India. Shami was out, and India made 4 changes coming into this test. Siraj was making his debut. So we had heard that Siraj was a good test bowler. He was much better than what he was doing in IPL. Getting smashed all around.
He had a good record in all India tours, right? Siraj was
yeah, apparently he's a good domestic bowler in the long format. Yes.
Even the India A tours to other countries, he was doing well, I believe.
Yeah, he went there and he got some.
Before this tour just started, Virat Kohli, it was already announced that Virat will go back after the first test. Prithvi Shaw was dropped. Shubman Gill came in. Jadeja replaced Kohli. So an all-rounder replaced pure batsman. Siraj coming in for Shami, and there was another change, I guess. Pant obviously coming in for Saha.
Saha, yes.
4 changes which India made going into the Boxing Day test match. And
I think this time Australia batted first, right?
Yeah,
Australia won the toss, which even gave me no hope. Like after toss in Adelaide, and we were dominating. So once Australia won the toss, I easily thought it was going to be 500 or something. Because in the last year's Boxing Day test against New Zealand, I think, or Pakistan, Australia had piled on some 600 runs. So I thought first day, was going to be a tough day. But, again, it was, Bumrah, he was excellent in the first test also. And in
Bumrah was just brilliant.
He bowled very well. Then Ashwin, again, we always doubt him as an overseas spinner, but he again takes Steve Smith. So in the first test, he took Steve Smith with the outside edge. This time in the leg side, he took, in fact, Tim Payne also with the leg side leg slip. So what do you, some words about Ashwin? What do you think about him as an overseas spinner? Do you see him playing, further overseas? What do you think? What do you make of him?
Yeah, first of all, being a Steven Smith fan, it was shocking and disappointing for me also, to just not see Steven Smith score runs. I mean, it's very odd that you see him not, score a half century at least in 2 consecutive test matches like that. But I think coming to Ashwin, he has developed his game a lot as a player. He's experienced now. He understands the game better. I believe he has a really good cricketing brain as well. A very smart guy. I believe he is an asset to the team, even in overseas conditions.
Yeah, I think Ashwin was much more confident this time, and he took it as a challenge, which was the best part. That I'm the number 1 bowler in rankings, but people always doubt me whenever India is touring in Sena countries. So that's the best part, that Ashwin took it as a challenge, and Bumrah and Siraj, they just went there and bowled their hearts out. Like,
Siraj in the attack.
And we always say that, Nathan Lyon is hands down the best off spinner in the world. I think Ashwin had a lesson to teach everyone in Australia.
Yeah, it was amazing that Ashwin reversed it. Like, Nathan Lyon has been the highest wicket taker from Australia's side in the last 3 Border Gavaskar trophies. He had wickets 23 in the 2014 series, 19 wickets when Australia toured India in 2017, and 21 wickets in the last time, even though India won that series. But this time, Nathan Lyon only picked 9 wickets in the entire series.
I think he started on 390 wickets and he did not even complete his 400 wickets or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just left stranded at 398 or 399.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
So,
for coming back to this test match,
yeah.
the best part was Siraj, Ashwin, and Bumrah. Bumrah picked 6 wickets in the match. Siraj picked 5, and Ashwin picked 5. So it was a brilliant bowling display, and also hats off to Rahane's captaincy. I mean, you don't see 4 or 5 of Australian players getting caught at the leg slip or trying to play a shot in the leg side. So there was some amazing work done by.
Yeah. And the second innings,
Actually, I think I'll tell you one thing, guys. This Jadeja's presence immediately it made an impact. If you remember, there was a dismissal of Matthew Wade. He came out to Ashwin and tried to slog him, and the ball went in the air for a long time. And I don't know what Shubman Gill was doing on debut. He was just nervous. He just crashed into Jadeja. Like,
He just collided with him.
and I was thinking, what is he doing? But Jadeja, being Jadeja, he was like, okay, मैं तो chill हूँ भाई, I can take any catch.
He did not lose his composure. He held the ball. He held the ball so perfectly. Did not. Yeah. I mean, we have seen such sad instances in the past when fielders collided and the catch is dropped. But
and that
was
a bad start, like for India. If Jadeja that catch, but thankfully India picked good momentum, and wickets after wickets kept on falling, and 195. I could not believe it. At the end of the day, India.
Neither could I. India making a comeback already. Like after 36. He come back already. I believe he batted really well after that.
But of course, in the back of our minds, we were like, they still made 195, and we are gonna follow our batting by 36. So what's gonna happen now?
Yeah, even in Adelaide, we won like 4 out of 6 sessions. So we were like, kya hi farak padta hai? We are going to get bowled out for some low score. But Shubman Gill, again, Mitchell Stark, he was somehow getting these openers quickly, and he got out Mayank Agarwal again. Mayank, I don't know what was happening to him. And then Shubman Gill showed some very good confidence. He was dropped earlier, but then he played some really good strokes. At the close of the day, India was 36 for 1. So what did you make of Shubman Gill's actually, there is a joke in IPL, like one of my friend Raj, he makes that Shubman Gill always hits this crisp shots straight to the fielder. And and he played very decently in his debut. What do you make of Shubman Gill?
Actually, he played with a lot of confidence. He could not, it did not feel that we have a completely new player coming to Australia playing for the first time, that too, against the Aussies. He actually played very confidently, very comfortably, and everyone was impressed. And, one of the openers scoring 45 runs did give some good confidence and momentum to the team.
Yeah, exactly. And also we needed someone who can score at a faster pace because we have Pujara at the top. So Shubman Gill made like 47 or 60 balls. That helped a lot. And I still remember some of the shots that Shubman Gill was hitting like on the leg side. I still remember the bat sound. Like it was amazing. Yeah. And even Australian ex-cricketers and commentators were like, it seems like as if this guy was born in Australia. And because Shubman Gill adjusted so well to the bounce, it was almost he was loving that bounce and bouncy pitches.
Yeah, he played one like pull stroke like this, like a flick.
Yeah.
Pull stroke. It was really good.
No dismissals.
Day 2 of the test match is the day I think the momentum of the series changed. And, initially India again lost wickets early. Pat Cummins was, in full flow at MCG, and India were 116 for 4. And, India were still behind Australia when Rishabh Pant got out. So after that, we had a partnership between Jadeja and Rahane. You can see behind me this image. So Rahane, he was a bit lucky, but he played a captain's knock. That knock totally changed the momentum. this series. The way he batted.
Rahane was so determined that innings. He was just like, I'm the captain of this side today, and I'm just gonna be there for the team. And I think Rishabh Pant gave him some momentum by like making a quick 29 with him. But
Yeah.
then, yeah, you're definitely right. The Jadeja and Rahane partnership was something special.
But yeah, we cannot just ignore Jadeja's contribution. I mean, it was Rahane's day, no doubt, but he was instrumental with the catch in the first innings or with his handy runs towards the end.
59 he made.
Yeah, Jadeja was really important.
Do you think Jadeja? Do you think Rahane is better number 4 than Kohli right at the moment? Like he should bat at number 4.
Yeah,
Controversial statement, but yeah.
maybe he should. Rahane has been doing.
No, I don't think so. I'm a big Kohli fan.
Yeah, but it
But
was
another
a great
interesting feature about Jadeja's inning in this particular match was his 59 came off like 160 or 170 odd balls. And I have
Yeah.
not seen Jadeja playing such a slow innings, but I think he understood the situation and he wanted to hang in there. He was definitely playing as a pure batter that day since he was replacing Kohli.
Yeah. And Rahane played some exquisite strokes as he neared to his century. He was slow to start with, but I think Pant made 20 out of some 30 balls. So he also, after that, he also
Yeah.
started his
He
strokes.
cut loose and yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
yes,
played
yes.
some beautiful strokes. There is one stroke like straight drive and some cover drives. And there was an uppercut which went
Oh,
in his 90s. He played that shot.
Wide punish. Races to the boundary. A century that all of India can savour. Ajit Rahane himself in Test cricket. His second against Australia. And
So India advantage at the end of day 2, day 3, a moment of foolishness by Jadeja to get his 50. Rahane gets out. But the moment which you see behind me, like Rahane just telling Jadeja, it's okay, you carry on.
it was a familiar situation. First test, Indian captain got run out. Second
Yeah.
test again, Indian captain highest scorer and getting run out.
And honestly, at that moment, I was very angry at Jadeja. And I was telling someone that he should not celebrate his word celebration now, at least. So
Yeah, I think Jadeja did that after reaching his 50 as usual.
Jadeja still did that after getting to his 50. And like, I was like, what the fuck? Man.
Jadeja really enjoys his cricket. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
He's a
think then
character.
we got a great lead of 130. So
Yeah, even though we collapsed a bit after that, but it was a good, decent lead now, 131.
yeah.
That also, people were saying like, Labushan or Steve 300-400 bana denge and we will be
Yeah.
out of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Even at that point,
We still had belief. Even after a lead of 131, nobody had that belief that India could win.
we lost that belief after that 36 all out. I still remember 130 के lead के बाद भी हम लोग nervous बैठे थे as if like the opposition got the lead. But again, so second innings, I think it was pretty much similar to first innings, except the all-rounder Cameron showed some fight, but
Yes.
Indian bowlers were
Yeah.
on top of
They-
Australia. They
yeah,
did
they
not
scored.
let them score.
Actually,
And
they scored
there are some interesting moments like Umesh Yadav. He got Joe Burns, but he got an injury after that. Just after
Yeah.
getting out.
Oh, we were bowler short. Yes.
Yeah.
He scored, I think,
he-
3.5 odd overs, like less than 4
He
overs.
walked out of the field, and I was thinking, now with Steve Smith, why did it happen now? Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, but and if you remember, after that, there was a banter going on between Matthew Wade and Rishabh Pant. So Rishabh Pant was laughing at everything, and Matthew Wade was like, "Why are you laughing like an idiot? You should lose 25 kilograms." And then Jadeja got Matthew Wade, trapped LBW.
Yes. He did.
And like that was a very satisfying moment for me to get Wade out. So
I know Justin Langer and all those guys, they love Matthew Wade, but I still feel that Australia can definitely play someone else as a pure opener. I mean,
he
if
was not
Tim Paine
cut
is
out for
wicket-keeping, I don't see a place for Matthew Wade in the side.
Probably he was not cut out as a opener. He was not a test opener, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, so India were able to bowl Australia out for 200 again.
Yeah, and even some good dismissals came, like Bumrah got a leg stump, dislodged the leg stump of Steve Smith.
Steve
That
Smith.
is- there was a leg stump theory that Neil Wagner used against Smith. So Bumrah
Yeah.
got that. And there was a controversial snickometer call of Tim Paine, which he was not happy with. He was saying that it was something
Oh.
else, but
Yeah,
But still
I remember
India-
him walking back,
again-
disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
India again
You know-
bowled out Australia for 200, so it just had to chase 70. Did you really believe that India could chase 70 runs?
We did have
Yeah,
some doubts, I guess. We did have some doubts. We did
And
have-
India were 19 for 2, actually. Pujara gone, and Mayank Agarwal as usual gone again. So
personally, I was confident this time because I just saw Rahane scoring 100, and that 100 was special because no Australian batter in the 2 innings even crossed 50. So Rahane's 100 and Jadeja's 50 were like very good batting display. And I'm so glad that India chased this score just like India did in 2017 series 4th test. India won the match by 8 wickets. Rahane was there till the end. That match again, Rahane captain. This match again, Rahane was the captain, and the result was same. India win by 8 wickets. He was there till the end.
And India scored very fast those runs. Like I was counting every 10 runs. And it was amazing how Rahane and Shubman Gill, both of them, played.
Shubman Gill had a run-up per ball strike rate in that
Oh,
second
yeah.
innings.
He was batting
Yeah.
so confidently. Wow.
So that was India's victory, with we remember Dravid's square cut in Adelaide. Rahane pulled a ball and India finally, leveled the series.
On the cusp of a historic win here at the MCG. The skipper gets it away, fittingly hits the winning runs. What a performance by Team India. Down and out after Adelaide, on the rise now here after Melbourne.
And I was thinking, okay, this is a one-off miracle, but most important, I thought now India has a chance for WTC qualification. At least
Yeah.
we one test match. Maybe if we can draw, or we can draw one more test. I was thinking,
And then then we'll have to beat England like 4-0 because So we were more hopeful of India beating England 4-0 at home instead of India winning any other test in Australia.
Yeah, but by this time, at least we had hope that we can actually go to the WTC finals. So yeah.
So guys, I think we will conclude here, and we will bring you the rest of the half of this epic series in the next video.
Yeah, so the series stands at 1-1. Now we have Sydney and Gabba tests to cover. So keep watching us, and please watch the next episode. It's going to be quite fun. So thank you all. Thank you, and Pratik, for joining. Yeah.
Yes, guys. So stay safe in this pandemic and follow Cricket Caviar on Instagram and subscribe us if you haven't. Thank you.